Emotions are a normal part of everyday life. We feel frustrated when stuck in traffic. We feel sad when we remember our loved ones. We may get angry when someone disappoints us or does something that hurts us. Each of us has experienced the searing anger burning inside when betrayed, or the icy loneliness in the soul when faced with loss. But pause for a moment and imagine yourself standing firm amidst the storm of emotions with an undisturbed and serene soul. If there were a key to open the door to peace, a lifebuoy amidst the turbulent stream of life, would you want to grasp it? The answer lies in Stoic philosophy, a treasure of time that is the key you seek. Stoic philosophy not only teaches you how to avoid emotions, but also how to accept and understand them, so that you can proactively overcome them without losing yourself. In today's video, I invite you to explore 10 deep lessons from Stoicism, a journey of emotional control, not through exhausting struggle, but through understanding and acceptance. Stepping into the world of Stoicism, you will learn to face each wave and every challenge with patience and steadfastness. This is an adventure of intellect and an inner journey where you will find true peace and freedom in a symphony of the soul with life. Before we dive into lesson number 1, I have a challenge for you. Watch today's video in its entirety and don't skip any lessons. Because amidst the pages of life's book, sometimes just one lesson is enough to change your entire perception and direction. It's a moment of enlightenment, guiding your soul's journey to the shores of enlightenment and freedom. Lesson number 1. Reflect before reacting. Have you ever felt like you're standing at an emotional crossroads between the path of rapid expansion and the path of profound contemplation? In our daily lives, challenges and pressures continually arise, testing our resilience and ability to restrain ourselves. At such times, reflecting before reacting is not just advice, but also a lifebuoy amidst the whirlwind of emotions. Choosing to apply wisdom and calmness before each decision is not only an act of self-control, but also the first step towards inner peace and genuine emotional control. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest emperors of Rome and a prominent Stoic philosopher, faced not only external challenges such as wars, pandemics, and political instability, but also internal conflicts and spiritual pressures during his reign. In that context, his advice: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength," not only reflects his philosophy, but also serves as inspiration for everyone. Under the heavy pressure of managing a vast empire, instead of being swept away by worry and hasty reactions, Marcus Aurelius chose careful reflection. He often questioned the nature and purpose of events, seeking inner peace rather than external validation. This decisive moment, when he chose to listen to his wisdom and reason, turned him into an icon of resilience and inner strength. Can we learn anything from Marcus Aurelius in this modern turbulent life. How can we pause, take a deep breath, and choose constructive responses instead of letting emotions take control? By asking ourselves these questions, we open the door to self-awareness and self-improvement, leading ourselves to deeper understanding and emotional mastery. The decisions we make in the light of reflection and calmness not only mitigate negative consequences, but also nurture personal growth and healthy relationships with those around us. By choosing how to respond, we not only shape our own lives, but also contribute to creating a better world. Lesson number 2. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? In our daily lives, it's not uncommon for us to face situations that stir up intense emotions. From being late for work to receiving harsh criticism, or even forgetting an important event, these moments can feel like the whole world is collapsing, engulfing our minds in a sense of bleakness with no way out. That's when the question, will this matter in 5 years, becomes incredibly valuable. This question serves not only as a tool to reshape our perspectives on life events, but also as a method to keep our minds from getting lost in the maze of temporary worries. Consider a specific example. You have an important meeting, and you're late due to traffic congestion. Anger and worry start to consume your mind. But when you pause and ask yourself, will this event matter in 5 years? You begin to realize that, while the current situation may cause some inconvenience, it won't have a long-term impact on your life or career. Through this, you calmly regain your composure, enabling you to handle the situation more rationally and effectively. This question invites us to reflect. Why 5 years? Why not 2 years, 4 years, or 6 years? The time frame of 5 years is chosen because it's long enough to represent a significant period in most people's lives. Enough for significant changes to occur, from careers to relationships. At the same time, it's not too distant to help us realistically envision and relate to it. It's a gateway to mental freedom, opening up space for us to question and contemplate the long-term value of our current actions and decisions. The lesson of emotional control through a Stoic perspective not only helps us face current challenges, but also guides us in building a resilient mental future where peace and happiness aren't shaken by temporary fluctuations. Remember that in this long-term race, what we choose to focus on today will determine the value and quality of our lives in the future. We are curious to know, have you recently faced any issues that caused your emotions to overflow? What's your answer to the question, will this matter in 5 years? Share your story and profound insights in the comments section. Lesson number 3. See obstacles as opportunities. Before delving into lesson number 3, I want to start with a question. When faced with challenges, do you see them as burdens or opportunities? In Stoic philosophy, we view each challenge not only as a turning point, but also as a door opening to new realms of knowledge and development. Stoic philosophy doesn't conceive the notion of difficulty in its inherently negative essence. Every obstacle, every difficulty is truly an invitation for us to rise, to refine ourselves, and to discover the latent strength within us. This is the perspective on facing challenges, not as a fight against them, but as learning to leverage them. And then, with these challenges, they gradually transform. Like a diamond being polished under pressure, we too are refined through pain and adversity. Through this, we not only learn endurance, but also learn to transform each obstacle into a solid stepping stone for personal growth. The ability to endure, to face difficulties, is not passive acceptance of pain. It is resilience. It is relentless determination to seek meaning and lessons from every experience. When we begin to look at challenges with a positive outlook, each difficulty becomes a lesson, an opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Ultimately, personal development and happiness do not come from avoiding challenges, but from facing and overcoming them. Through this process, we not only become stronger, but also find peace and contentment in life. So, when encountering the next difficulty, remember that you are facing an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. This is the Stoic lesson I want to share with you today. Continue with optimism and perseverance, and remember that within every challenge lies an opportunity for us to grow and become stronger. Embark on a journey to explore control in life, pausing to look deeply into ourselves and the world around us. Stoic philosophy teaches us that joy and happiness do not come from controlling everything, but from understanding what is within our control and what is not. Explore the secrets behind emotional control in this series of Stoic lessons. Lesson number 4. Understand what's in your control. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius have emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus once said, "Whoever then wishes to be free, let him neither wish for anything, nor avoid anything which depends on others." While we cannot control every situation, we have complete control over how we react to those situations. Let's delve into the story of Mark, a project manager familiar with the heavy pressures of everyday work. On a sunny day, amidst the project entering a crucial phase, the news struck like lightning. A key team member announced they would leave the job right before an extremely important deadline. However, instead of succumbing to panic, Mark regained his composure through the invaluable teachings of Stoic philosophy. He reminded himself that the decisions of others are beyond his control. But his reaction to the situation is not. Mark decided not to retreat in the face of difficulty. Instead, he focused all efforts on finding a solution, finding a replacement, and adjusting the project plan to ensure everything continued to progress smoothly. Mark's story is a vivid testament to the fact that when we learn to accept things beyond our control and focus on what truly matters, we not only maintain calmness, but also discover effective methods to solve any problem. This is a valuable lesson for you. Focus your attention and energy on what you can change, and learn to accept what you cannot control. In doing so, you not only overcome challenges, but also have the opportunity to develop yourself every day, becoming stronger and more mature in life and career. So, what do you think of this lesson? Have you ever applied this principle to your life or work? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below the video. In the journey of life, we often rush to the point of forgetting the small miracles around us. Life sometimes becomes burdensome, but amidst challenges and chaos, we find a source of light: gratitude. This is not just a spiritual exercise, but also the key to unlocking the door to tranquility and happiness, giving us the strength to weather the storms. Lesson number 5. Practice gratitude. Have you ever wondered why some people, even in the most difficult circumstances, can still smile and feel happy? The secret here is gratitude. It's not just a passing emotion, but an attitude towards life, a daily decision for us to recognize and appreciate the goodness in life, no matter how small it may be. So, how do you turn gratitude into a part of your daily life? Start by focusing on the positives. Every evening before going to bed, remember 3 things you're grateful for from the day. It could be an interesting conversation, a delicious meal, or simply a peaceful moment. This helps you end each day with a smile and start the new day with optimism. Gratitude not only enriches yourself, but also has a positive impact on those around you. It fosters deeper relationships, improves mood, and may even prolong lifespan. By focusing on the positives, we nurture love and gratitude for the present while reducing worries about the future. And now, try applying Stoic philosophy to your daily life. Start with practicing gratitude. And I'm not just talking about thinking about what you're grateful for every day, but also sharing it. Share with a friend, jot it down in a journal, or even comment below this video about what you're grateful for today, right now. This journey is not just about seeking happiness, but also about building a meaningful life. A life where every day you feel spiritually enriched. And don't forget, share your journey. Your story could inspire others to start their journey. Let's create a wave of gratitude together, a world where each of us recognizes and appreciates the true value of life. Because ultimately, happiness isn't something you find externally. It begins from within. Imagine, from gratitude, we open the door to freedom, where emotions and reason dance together. This is not just a practice, it's a journey through the storms of life with calmness and self-control. Are you ready to immerse yourself in this liberating power? To see the world through the lens of tranquility and steadfastness? Let curiosity guide the way by hitting like and sharing this video to continue exploring the secrets of Stoic philosophy, where every step is a step forward in the race with oneself. Lesson number 6. Practice dispassion. Imagine you are facing a crucial decision at work. Pressure from colleagues, expectations from yourself, and fear of failure begin to cloud your mind. In this moment, your mind urges you to temporarily set aside those emotions, to assess everything objectively and soberly. You ask yourself, do these pressures truly define my worth, or are they merely external influences that I can manage? Epictetus once asserted the idea that it's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. This statement emphasizes the importance of controlling our perceptions and thoughts towards every situation. Instead of being swept away by uncontrollable events, we can reshape how we perceive and react to the world around us. So how can we practice equanimity in our daily lives? First, try starting each day with a minute of reflection, listening to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Next, when faced with a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, is this emotion beneficial to me? And is it based on truth or just assumption? By practicing calmness, we open the door to heightened awareness and the ability to make accurate decisions, avoiding the trap of negative emotions and haste. Moreover, this process educates us on living a meaningful life, reducing the burden of pressure and seeking deep inner peace. When we learn to accept every situation with an objective and non-judgmental view, we not only improve our ability to cope with challenges, but also develop resilience and openness to new experiences in life. Lesson number 7. Keep a Stoic journal. Have you ever felt like you're losing your way in the maze of emotions? In the journey of self-discovery and emotional control following the Stoic way of life, maintaining a Stoic journal is not only the secret to self-reflection, but also the lifebuoy amidst the tumultuous sea of emotions. By spending a few minutes each day jotting down your thoughts, feelings, and steps, we open the door to the deepest space of the soul, where self-awareness and self-reflection become guiding lights for personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, the great philosopher-emperor, once borrowed the wind's voice to say, "Look at who they really are, the people whose approval you long for, and what their minds are really like." There's nothing quite like discovering this for yourself within the pages of a journal brimming with contemplation and emotion. But have you stopped and asked yourself, what moments make you pause and reflect? Our journal is not just a record of the past. It's also a roadmap to the future, a future where every obstacle is a stepping stone to greater heights. In every line written, every word, we learn to embrace and transform emotions, recognizing the inherent strength within ourselves and reshaping behaviors towards a more positive direction. And let's not forget that journaling also helps us practice gratitude, a core principle of Stoic philosophy. In life, the smallest things can bring the deepest joy. Ask yourself, at the end of today, what are you most grateful for? In the whirlwind of life, writing the story of our lives through journal entries is not only the best way to find inner peace, but also a means to create a more open future. Let the Stoic journal become your closest companion on the path to self-improvement and living fully in every moment. Below, I'd like to offer a small challenge to you. Are you willing to participate in the Stoic Journaling Challenge for 7 days? If you accept this challenge, leave a comment. I dare. Start each day by recording your thoughts, emotions, and lessons learned. After 7 days, come back here and share your insights or changes. In the endless flow of time, we often hold on to memories, encounters, and dreams, forgetting that their fading is what makes life precious. Stoic philosophy gently reminds us that, in the embrace of change, we find the strength to cherish every moment, no matter how small. Embracing the lesson of embracing life's impermanence, we not only learn to let go, but also to embrace each moment with profound gratitude, turning them into precious treasures on our journey. Lesson number 8. Embrace impermanence. In the journey of seeking the deepest self through the radiant light of Stoic philosophy, the concept of embrace impermanence, embracing profoundly the transience, is not just a lesson, but also an invitation to a captivating and profound spiritual world. Impermanence, although a readily apparent aspect in many philosophical traditions, is expressed as a hymn praising the incessant change of life. It's not a gloomy wake-up call, but a reminder to appreciate and savor every passing moment in life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "How quickly all things disappear. In the universe the bodies themselves, but in time the remembrance of them." This statement is not merely an acceptance of life's finite nature, but also a call to action. It prompts us to ask ourselves, are we truly cherishing each day, or merely existing? Impermanence teaches us that nothing lasts forever, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a source of sadness, but rather a reason to live more meaningfully. When you start seeing loss not as an end, but as a part of the regeneration and growth process, you open the door to finding happiness in every moment. But how do we truly embrace impermanence? Start by observing and accepting changes in daily life. Take time to reflect on these changes and realize that, like spring replacing winter, every ending is a new beginning. Have you ever experienced a moment where impermanence helped you see its true value? Feel free to share your perspectives and thoughts in the comments below. We're always ready to listen. Remember that we can't control everything, but we can control how we face and react to change. Embracing impermanence is not just a lesson in acceptance. It's a reminder to live a meaningful life, cherishing every moment and loving without expectations. Lesson number 9. Cultivate self-discipline. There is no tool more powerful than self-discipline. This is not just a concept. It is a guiding light illuminating the path for those seeking inner peace and outer achievement. But how can we nurture and apply self-discipline in our daily lives? Let's start by asking ourselves, am I truly willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures to achieve long-term goals? Patience and the ability to resist immediate temptations are the foundation of self-discipline. But more importantly, self-discipline requires a profound understanding of one's goals and values. This leads us to the second question. What core values do I want to pursue, and which goals are most important to me? Seneca once emphasized, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This quote serves as a reminder to seek simplicity in life and focus on what truly matters. Self-discipline not only involves forsaking material desires, but also entails controlling and guiding one's thoughts and actions towards loftier goals. Nurturing self-discipline is not an easy task. It demands commitment, perseverance, and most importantly, self-awareness. By setting clear goals, identifying core values, and steadfastly pursuing them every day, we not only gain control over our emotions, but also strive towards a fulfilling and meaningful life. Self-discipline is the key to unlocking true freedom. Freedom from the shackles of negative emotions and unconscious actions. In this journey, every step is worthwhile and leads us closer to our best selves. Amidst the storms of life, the secret to peace and success lies not in spectacular leaps, but in perseverance, especially in relentless practice. Let us together explore the power through the final lesson, an important lesson from the philosophy of self-discipline to build a meaningful and steadfast life. Lesson number 10. Engage in constant practice. In the journey of seeking peace and inner strength, Stoic philosophy emphasizes an indispensable factor: continuous practice. This is not merely advice. It is a way of life, a path leading to self-mastery and deeper emotional control. For example, consider a practitioner of Stoicism facing failure. Instead of sinking into despair, they view it as an opportunity to learn and strengthen resilience. Through each practice, they gradually learn to accept everything more calmly, not letting emotions overwhelm reason. This continuous practice helps us not only to overcome life's challenges, but also to develop a steadfast soul, unaffected by external events. So, have you ever wondered each day if you have practiced any Stoic lessons? And how do you apply the principle of engage in constant practice to life? These are two questions that every Stoic philosopher should self-reflect on. The answers demonstrate commitment and sincerity in the journey of self-improvement. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This reminder has echoed through the centuries, emphasizing the importance of controlling one's reaction to any situation. Continuous practice not only helps us better control our emotions, but also opens the door to a profound understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It requires steadfast commitment and struggle, but its result is an incomparable peace of mind. We've just explored 10 classical Stoic lessons together, each opening a new door to better control and understanding our own emotions. Stoic philosophy is not only distant advice, but also a torch illuminating the path of self-improvement in our daily lives. What do you think about this topic? Your profound insights could be a guiding light for someone else. Please share in the comments. Don't just watch and listen, but practice and interact to make this knowledge come alive. Like, comment, and share if you feel this message needs to be spread further. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on other valuable lessons. Your small actions today could be a big turning point for the development of yourself and our community. Keep watching for the next lessons displayed at the end of this video. Together, we learn not only how to control emotions, but also how to live a more meaningful, happy, and fulfilled life.